You are now listening to Lipstick and Lies, the podcast, where we engage in honest, uncensored discussions about love, relationships, life misconceptions, social news, and the latest gossip. Hosted by Yola H, LA from the A, and SWAT Chick. Set your alarms to catch this vibe.
Yes, catch a vibe, baby.
Because every Wednesday, we're live at 9. Don't forget to visit our website at lipstickandlies.com for all streaming platforms, events, and updates. That's LIPSTIKNLIES
Oh, that's so sad. Y'all
So we
missed
done
all
doing
that
that. You
good
hear something?
content. We gotta do it again. God damn.
It off. Look, I turned it off.
Damn it, man.
Listen,
Listen, so this
Listen.
what happened. What is it? Then she went to the bathroom.
Listen.
This thing, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No.
you know what?
No.
You know what?
What? Hey, ma'am.
That's how you know this is real. This is real. Now we hear y'all.
Okay, well, thank you for hearing us.
You know what?
Thank you. We appreciate the listening ear.
That let us know y'all was watching.
So shout out to
watch.
Big Talk Big Game. They in the building. We're gonna definitely have them on the show coming on the in the new year. We're still gearing up for our December 28th vision board party. That's to so tonight we are talking. Should you give head as a girlfriend?
Okay.
That's really not what we're talking about, but that's what I got from the picture.
What from the picture?
Yeah, giving head as a girlfriend versus as a wife. I don't know. But we're gonna talk about it. So y'all missed nothing but the current event. Shout out to the police of Mexico. I mean, I'm trying to redo it. You're not even helping.
I'm in disbelief. I'm sorry, y'all.
Get over it. It's a technical difficulty.
Tonight,
it happened.
we are making charcuterie board.
And since nobody didn't hear the first time when I said it, I'ma say it. I bet y'all naming one of y'all children this.
Charcuterie Sharice Jones.
All right,
Here.
We not.
All right.
This is what we
I'm
not.
back.
We're gonna
I
do
can't
that.
do it.
Then what we had said was,
Okay.
I'm Yola H.
That's why, chick, y'all. I'm your LA from the A. Listen, I apologize. That is a technical difficulty. That was me. That was my fault. I made a mistake and hit it wrong. But hey, we here now. So we're gonna move forward. So tonight's topic, we are talking about girlfriend shit. I'm sorry. Wifey shit as a girl. Should you or should you not do that? My thing is this is why I feel. What is the Lord?
I just want to hear it. Let me hear it. Tell me. What's up, Tisa?
I mean, do you? Okay, so how do I put this?
Because y'all just said last week. I'm just saying. I'm gonna
What we
go
said
back
last
a few
week?
episodes. Go ahead. I'm gonna have to pull up some sound bites.
Men and women alike are not obligated to do wifely or husband duties, wife or a husband. Period. Obligated. Okay. Now, certain things that you may decide to do, get a hair done, get a nails done, do this, do that. Okay, cool. But if to me, this is my opinion, man, husband, that's not your obligation. That is not your obligation. You're in a relationship. You're trying to see if you're compatible, right? You're trying. You're trying to see if you're compatible, right? That's about communication. That's about the trust. That's about all these things that are really non-materialistic things or those type of things that you're doing, right? True. So I just feel like certain things you just going no. There's a fine line to me.
But we also said on previous shows that if the sex is whack on the first date, you said you would give them a second chance. Now you wasn't here, so
yeah, I did say that.
You would give them a second chance, but not a third chance.
Right.
I said I'm only going to give you one opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, head is a part of sex.
Girl, that was just clickbait. Let's move on to the topic. That was clickbait. That was just hey, that was clickbait.
Clickbait.
I'm just saying
that ain't the real topic.
Hey, I'm just saying it's a other topic.
Cool.
So let me ask you though. So do you pull out all the stops?
No.
Not the first time.
Not the first
night.
Not even the girlfriend. Mm-hmm. You don't pull out all the stops.
I said you have to find out if you're compatible.
Not even as a girlfriend. You don't.
I said find out if you're compatible.
It's an audition. It's an interview.
What's the dating process?
No, the things that you do.
to lead up to marriage?
Correct.
Also, there's a lot of people been in, like a long ass interview.
I mean, you ain't a long interview for a job.
Nah, you know why? That's because they doing wifey stuff or they doing husband stuff, and they got it. So of even getting married, if you're doing everything.
Okay.
What's the point? That's why you got people that's in relationships for 10, 20, 30 years. Why?
But I talked to them, and they said
For that,
they said y'all change when y'all get married.
man, y'all change.
That was a
Everybody
bait and
change.
switch.
No, this
Right.
is what the black men are reporting back to me. The woman that they was dating is not the woman that they married. So they don't tell each other to get married. They tell each other, bro, she gonna change when y'all get married. This is what I heard in the streets.
They sound like some hate right
Hey,
now. Let me see what the comments talk
I
about.
want to know from the guys, but I hear it all the time that women after they
So
get
it's just the
married.
women that change. The
Men
don't
changed too. No, men
The
changed
man
too.
probably went in who he was the whole time. Like he left his drawers on the floor. He just left his drawers on the floor. He was doing that. Now it just irritates your ass because you got a ring. So you was tolerated before the ring. And so now it's like, shit, I got the ring. Now I can say what I want to say about the shit.
People
Right.
don't change. Don't pay
No.
attention to what they showing you.
Okay, so y'all fooling these men.
Y'all,
Well, not you.
y'all,
The other one.
the fuck?
The female. The female.
The females. The females, not the women. The females.
The females
Not
out
you
here fooling these folks because the females got them thinking like they don't do certain things, and then they switch up because they used to be cool, but now she nag all the goddamn time. This
She
is what
was
I'm trying
nagging
to tell you.
before. She just
She
probably wasn't
wasn't.
doing
She
it
was
as
biting
much.
her tongue because she was after a ring. But then society teaches women to aspire to marriage, but then they don't teach men to aspire to marriage. So I think that's the double negative anyway, because why are you telling the girls to grow up, find a husband, but you're not telling the men grow up, find a wife?
That's a good point of view.
I think that's excellent.
That's a great
because they
point of
know.
view.
They teach the boys to what? Be what? Please.
But that's still, I still feel like it is an interview process because guess what? If you say, I'm not sucking no dick, I'm waiting till I'm married.
She said that like this is not even a part of it. She says we don't have that part.
Why not? Because it's it. So you mean to tell me that somebody's supposed to wait? You're not sucking no dick, you're not doing nothing till you marry, right? Okay, boom. So you expecting somebody to marry you, or you're gonna marry somebody because
And some people that
she
don't
when we get married, she gonna suck my dick. Let me marry her so she can suck my dick.
Well, how do you know?
Then you get married in the head trash.
Mm.
There you go. There you go.
It's trash.
Because what do you mean? You get married and then it's trash. What do you mean? How you
But
know?
then you should probably be waiting to have sex in general.
Who wants to wait till they get married for bad sex?
Well,
I
let the
think
Bible
she said-
tell it. You
I
weren't supposed to be
think
having
she
sex in the
said that
beginning, so
this
you
is
wouldn't know if
not-
it's bad sex if it was your first
It
time.
was your first
Anyway,
time. That is.
First time I knew it was bad
How did you know?
And it
your
was my first time.
How did you know?
because it was, what is you doing? It
But
get hot.
I'm out of here.
Good.
Listen,
This is trash.
I'm out of here. Okay.
All right.
Listen,
So
I don't know that man.
let me go back to the phone.
I know that man.
We got Josiah, so he's gonna come through. He gonna come in.
Okay. Okay. Cool. But okay. So what we're saying, like wifely things.
I need to
What
see
are
the
we?
comments.
What are we saying are wifely things?
I'm trying to get the
I
comments.
can't
Hold
see
on.
the comments.
I'm about to get to
What are we
I see
saying?
it.
What when we say wifely things? What does a wife do that's different from a girlfriend?
You got some females that feel
making the house a home.
I
First
ain't-
of all, we're
right.
making the house
You
a
got
home.
some females that feel like I ain't doing no nigga like if we ain't married.
All right.
You got some niggas that
They gonna do their laundry.
I ain't cutting grass. That ain't my wife. That ain't my house.
Oh.
I ain't cutting her
But
grass.
that's a requirement because if you know that I have a home and you mow grass and you a man, you ain't asking me if I want my grass mowed.
You not said this was an interview
You're
process.
not in the running.
It's an
at that
interview
point.
process.
So you gotta
Okay.
be married to somebody to mow their grass?
No, I'm
So
saying
my thing
Show me something that you worthy of me.
So you cool with being with somebody that all these things for whatever, but y'all ain't compatible because y'all can't communicate, y'all each other, all this. This my thing. Y'all skipping what y'all supposed to be doing as boyfriend or girlfriend. You ain't supposed to be acting like you married.
But I'm trusting
You supposed to
you
be getting to know one another. Y'all trying to figure is what can you do for me?
So
why
trusting you to
not?
mow my grass.
It's always what can you do for me?
How do you get to know
I'm
somebody
trusting you to
without
mow my
acting
grass.
at some point like you shit, without acting at
I'm
some
trusting you to put oil in my car. I'm trusting you to help me change a tire.
That's man
Listen,
shit.
I'm trusting you. You know,
That's your man shit to me.
and
You
you
got Mr. Saccharum himself, right? Josiah, what's going
I
on?
feel like as a
Can you
woman,
hear us?
if you cook breakfast 2-3 times out the week, that's great.
Your
But
mama
you
can
cook
do
the
that
Sunday
shit.
dinner. Right, your mama. Exactly.
Your mama can do that shit.
Oh shit! You know what?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Read the comments.
My take on this whole husband-wife thing, right? Like, I'm gonna just say this first of all. You would be a fool to marry somebody who hasn't shown you a lick of like any type of ability of being a wife or a husband. That's just like marriage blindfolded. Like, why would I put a ring on a woman's finger who hasn't showed me not one thing that she can do that a wife can do? Now, like y'all said earlier, when a man paying for a woman nails, her hair, her toes, and all that type of shit, like those type of things has nothing to do with being a husband or a wife in a sense, because those are things that you got to do as a grown ass woman anyway. Those are things that you're supposed to take care of. But in a sense of like, if you are a type of person that wants to be married, you first of all you have to have a balanced mindset. And a man doesn't just wake up and be like, oh, I'm finna put a ring on her finger because she look good. I'm gonna put a ring on her finger because she fucked me good. Like, no, I can get a good looking woman anywhere. I can get sex anywhere. But what can you show me? What can you do to make me want to get down on one knee and propose to you? Like, give me a reason to put this ring on your finger, because it's just like as women, y'all not gonna let a man jump into y'all life without him showing something that he can play that role of being a boyfriend. Y'all not gonna wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna make you my boyfriend because you look good. No, that's not how that works.
Okay, just what are some of those things that men look for to say, okay, this is the one for me? What for you? What are those things?
Me personally, she has to, for one, like know how to take care of a household, for one. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, like I have a son, secondly, so she has to be a great mother in a sense. That's why personally I wouldn't date a woman who don't have kids, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see what type of mother you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and thirdly, understanding who I am as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because like it has nothing, like me personally, I don't look at marriage as far as like, you know how people throw in the financial side of things. Like, I feel like as an adult, as a grown man, as a grown woman, you should have some type of income coming in anyway. And if you know that you're not in a position to take care of a home or a wife or a husband, don't do it. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. But in a sense, I understand people throw the financial side of things in it because, of course, that's how you pay bills. That's how you take care of your kids. That's how you know and specifically like build your foundation. But that shouldn't be the number one focus. The number one focus of a marriage is the love. And I can't believe that people out here are getting married strictly for business. That's bullshit to me. That's straight bullshit.
But they do.
But you saying love, and these people don't even love themselves. Because love is unconditional, right? And these people love this shirt this day, next day they don't love this shirt. So that love definitely faded. So, like, do you think like other qualities other than just love are important, like loyalty, honesty, trust, respect, yeah?
You know, to answer that question very quickly, I'm gonna keep this very short. I feel like as long as you have a strong, balanced mental connection and a spiritual connection with your partner, everything else is gonna flow. Everything else, because if you don't have that connection, it's just like being a man dealing with a woman. At this point, and like me going through my stages of my spiritual journey, my healing journey. Now I understand if you don't understand that woman thinking process or thought process, you're gonna fail with her. Like you're not going to succeed with this woman, and it's the same thing with a man. If you because the thing about it, I can give her great dick every night. Like I can fuck the shit out of her every night. I can pay her bills. Like she ain't got to work. She.
I know you fucking lying.
Boy, stop. You know I'm over here. I'm over here trying to cut you off.
They get excited. Let me stop.
Boy, stop. Go ahead.
I understand where you're coming from, but to me, everything that you were stating as far as how she take care of her kids, all this stuff, right? But wouldn't that, my thing is, it shouldn't even be about how she do that for you. Look at how she treats herself. How does she love herself? That's what I'm talking about. How does she love herself? How does she take care of her household? How does she take care of her own kids and stuff? Because when you get talking about marriage, everybody's marriage is going to be different. The dynamic is always going to be different in different households. Marriage is different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm looking at it as, again, how do we communicate? How do we care for one another? How do we love one another? That's not a wifey duty thing. That's not a wifey duty. That's not. That's about caring for that. That's anybody. That's even with friendships. I'm not going to make these two obligated for certain things when this is like, nah. They're not
humanity.
Yeah, it's about humanity at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, to me, when you think of wifey duties, when you say in a general speaking, when you're talking about wifey duties or husband duties, that's what people are talking about. They're talking about finances. They're talking about the stuff they do together, the houses and the stuff that you can do for them that's physical. Mm-hmm. That's what they are talking about. Because at the end of the day, if you're with that person, it's not wifely duties or husband duties trying to get to know one each other. That's what we're doing, right? You're supposed to be
period, though. Take care of a person.
Some people focus on the wrong point of the relationship. Like we focus.
Take love as a form of payment.
We focusing on the wrong standpoint of a strong marriage, man. Like I just said, we grown out here. If you a grown ass person and you ain't making no money, man, that's an issue. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you should be out here getting money and building a foundation for yourself. So if you bring a person into your circle, into your world, of course, that person should come through and add value. That should be a mandatory thing. But people get
that person is not obligated to take care of you if they are not your husband or your wife, and that's just it. They're not obligated. Now, what they do for you, we should be like that. That's a plus. That is a plus. I'm just sorry. I mean, with me personally, whoever I'm dating, they're not obligated to take care of me. If they do it, I am more than great. I am appreciative. I am grateful. X, Y, and Z, because they are showing certain things. But I'm telling you this. They take care of themselves. They taking care of their own bills. They taking care of their own kids and stuff. They treat their mother well. They're treating their family well. Then 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be trash for you.
But let's say this.
Right?
You don't need them to take care of you.
Exactly.
And it's a plus if they can help you. But when you really need them to come through and they don't, then you look at that person differently.
I'm gonna look at anybody differently if I need you to come
right. You're gonna look at
anybody,
and especially if I'm sleeping with you and we're in a relationship, you're gonna be my go-to person. And then if I feel like if I can't go to you, it's not an obligation.
That's my issue.
But it's a good to know just in case. We're just gonna read the comments.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
we're gonna read some comments real quick.
Daryl Gerard said, but the Bible says. He who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? It sure do. Josiah said he ain't married nobody who ain't showed me that they can be a wife. She just gonna be waiting. But me personally, I'll leave. Okay, then. Jenny says no boyfriend should be getting the wifey package. I'm gonna need him to upgrade to wife first. Okay, baby. That means 7 days a week. Okay, now. Sandra Smith. Hey, Miss Sandra. Marriage has changed over the decades. Marriage is not about the romantic. Hollywood take on romance in marriage. Marriage is so much more. We forget that the promise is to God that you will walk with this person through life to give our best and to treat our mate as we would like to be treated. Okay, then. I can't see big talk, big game messages because I guess they on YouTube. What is it?
You can't hear?
I can't see their messages.
No,
He said he got a lot to say. What do you have to say? Who is it behind the screen for big talk, big game?
Can you hear Josiah? Can y'all hear us?
I can't hear Josiah.
You're not saying nothing.
What
Okay,
are you
no sound.
call in then? He trying to call in, Keisha. Okay, we gonna let y'all call in too. I can't hear you.
No, we're not.
Oh, they're gonna call in on the video.
The video?
Yeah, send
He
it.
said he can't hear.
I don't know what happened.
But the mute not on. It's
But
on.
just
Can y'all hear
maybe
us?
it's his phone.
Everybody else
Yeah,
can
He can hear us. So
Everybody else
cool.
can hear.
Yeah, they want to come on too. So, but and is you have people who are comfortable being a girlfriend for 20 plus years. Have you seen it? The uncle, like an old woman used to call it your uncle. This your uncle, and this her boyfriend.
They had a
They never got
situationship.
mad. They had but they live together. They pay their bills together. They show up to every event together. They
But
together.
that's what I am. I hear you.
We're gonna try to bring y'all on too.
Where y'all at, big talk?
We on D Real probably, or who is the EJ, the comedian.
I just want to know. So, what do y'all consider wifey shit?
That's why I was asking. I'm asking the same thing.
Because
Some married people, they don't have sex but 3 to 4 times in a month.
Oh no, that's a
wait,
no-no.
who said that?
That's what this one married man. Listen, these men said when a strong foundation. And lust and what you think somebody looks like is not a strong foundation for a relationship.
Looks can fade.
Looks will fade. Looks will fade.
They will fade.
And what look good is not always good.
And just because you do good don't mean it's good in bed.
Exactly. And that it definitely don't mean that you're good in bed, but more importantly,
But if when you
you
love
need
them,
somebody with
you love them,
substance.
you love them. You,
You-
hear me? It's
you do.
unconditional.
Love is, and I say that all the time.
They could be get sick on you, anything. So you gonna stop loving them?
But now the internet got y'all thinking.
Yo.
Yo, you hear me?
The internet got yeah.
Man, I got a lot to say, man. Y'all, hey, man, I'm finna blow y'all mind. Here we go. Okay, so we keep talking
First of all,
about
are you addressing females?
what'd you say?
Are you gonna be addressing females or women? Because you know
No,
you gotta
I'm addressing the whole conversation.
okay.
So we talk about girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, and husband, and all that type of stuff. Here's my issue. Besides 3 things, there's no difference between any of the titles.
Yep, outside of paperwork and all the other shit, that's the only
Right.
difference.
Right, there ain't nothing different. So
That's what I'm saying.
So you basically telling me that if a person is with a girlfriend or a boyfriend for 7 to 8 years straight, they're not committed? They are committed. They just ain't got the title. They're committed to each other. So they can do the same thing that the wife can do. They're committed.
No.
Okay. Hold on. If they die,
They're gonna be listed as a special friend on no picture.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? If I, if,
That man spent facts
hey,
over there.
hey, hey, listen, if I die, my kids getting everything anyway. So who gives a fuck? They getting everything anyway.
They're
So
gonna
what's
get
the point?
everything.
They getting
See,
everything anyway.
you know what? See, that's why marriage was created in the first place, man. Marriage was created in the first place, honestly, really to divide us. Because honestly, like that man just said, the difference between being a boyfriend and girlfriend versus a husband and wife is the paperwork and the things that happen after one of y'all parents away or if y'all decide to get a divorce.
Right,
Like,
that's it. That's it.
it's no different.
No,
It's
nothing
no
else is
different.
different.
So it had to be something serious about the unity, because why are they jumping over brooms to show that they together?
Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? It's because that's what the woman want. Men don't be coming out the womb wanting fucking marriage. Men don't want you just said that. Men don't be wanting to goddamn marriage. That's what the women want.
Hey,
So to make
hey,
the
I'm gonna tell
woman,
you.
so to
Hey,
make
you
the
know what?
woman happy, the man gonna give them what they want.
I'm gonna just say this. As a man, I ain't even gonna flip. As a man, I wouldn't mind getting married. I ain't even gonna flip, and I wouldn't mind getting married. But I do understand like what he's trying to say, because again, like me and my girl can be together for 7-8 years. We can be doing everything and have everything you got with a husband. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you.
She got nothing but an honorable mention on your obituary. The family might let her sit on the front row. She has nothing to say about your final days on the earth, on your transitioning. She has nothing to say. But
So basically you telling me that every woman that goes into a marriage, that the first thing they think about is a damn obituary? Hell no. They ain't thinking about no damn obituary, man. They thinking about the goddamn day. They ain't thinking about no obituary. They ain't thinking about no damn obituary, man.
Oh man. Oh my God.
Man. Women are not going into a marriage thinking about a damn obituary. They not.
Hell no. When a woman decides to marry a man, trust me, when a woman decides to marry a man, well, I'm not gonna speak for all women, but most women, if she actually says yes to this man, the main reason why she's saying yes, like I was just talking about, like the financial side of shit, that's why she's saying yes, because she knows marrying this man is gonna upgrade her life, in a sense. Marrying this man.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why women get married. Women get married for the upgrading part of the relationship. Because I ain't gonna lie, I know getting married, it comes with certain perks. It comes with certain extra perks. And again, I'm not speaking for all women, I'm not. But most women think that way. Most women saying yes, just like yesterday, right? No lie. I saw a video where a woman, she bluntly said she broke up with her dude from a 5-year marriage. Now, they were married 5 years. She asked for a divorce simply because this man wasn't making enough money. So the interviewer asked her, okay, he wasn't making enough money, but was he doing everything else right? She bluntly said that this man was doing every single thing else right, except the fact he didn't have enough money. Like, and a lot of women got that mindset. If you ain't got enough money, I'm finna divorce you and go find somebody who got it.
And then I want to say something too to the old girl in the middle. You said that dating and before you get married, it's an interview process. No, it's not. The interview interview process ends once you get a title of a girlfriend or boyfriend. It's over with. It ain't no more interviewing. It ain't no more interviewing. It's over with.
You know what? After we go on 4-5 dates, this is why I say communication is important. Because if we go on 4 or 5, maybe 6 days, right? And we actually enjoying each other. And we have this conversation where we say, okay, we done been on these 5-6 dates. Okay, now let's jump this room and become boyfriend and girlfriend. After we make that decision to become boyfriend and girlfriend, now when it comes to the dating stage and all that other shit, that interview and shit, like that shit is dead. Because at this point, you trust me enough to even be in your life. Like you trust me enough to even be in your life. But this goes back to say when we were talking about jumping into getting married. Like jumping into getting married. Like
I have a question. Do you have a daughter?
you say what?
Do you have daughters?
I don't.
Do I have a daughter? Nah, I don't have a daughter.
Most daughters are raised to find a good man and get married from birth.
I'm gonna
This
take.
is what's programmed in our daughters. But then y'all saying men don't even want to be married at all. They only do it for women because the narrative is different. Because they're not telling the kids to grow up to be good, the men to grow up and be good husbands to a wife. Because they're not teaching them that.
But you know what though? Hey, Yola, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be dead serious with you. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't even instill that in her head about looking for a man to get married. I wouldn't.
Me either. Me
I
either.
wouldn't, dog.
Me
I
either.
wouldn't.
Me
I
either.
would not. That's damn serious. I'm
That-
God. I would not do that.
I
That's
wouldn't either
just
because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'ma always leave that choice to her. Like always.
Right. I'm gonna be a choice for her.
When you gonna get married? When you gonna settle down? This is what they tell women. Because
Right.
when women go out here and be loose like a goose, then she a hoe.
See,
Now
I
y'all
don't
want-
see. I don't say that. I don't say that. All I say is that, hey, she fucking. I ain't saying she's a hoe. She just fucking. You know what I'm saying? She just fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, she fucking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying she's a hoe. She fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She know what she doing. And she out here fucking, she know what she doing.
You know what? If I had a daughter, I would just show my daughter what she should be receiving from a man. But as far as the marriage standpoint, I'm gonna let her choose that. I'm gonna let her pick and choose if she want to get married. Like I'm not gonna install in my daughter, hey, look, you supposed to become a grown, beautiful woman, look for a man, settle down and get married. No, I'm not doing that because for one, everybody ain't even meant to get married out here. Marriage is not for everybody, first of all. You know what I'm saying? But secondly, I would show my daughter, and what she's supposed to receive if she decides to go out here and get into a relationship. So in that aspect, I would show her that, but like forcing her to get married or implying her like, oh, you supposed to be a wife? No, because everybody don't supposed to be a wife. Everybody not meant to be a husband.
Because
You have a lot of women in your family?
yes.
Okay, you do. Okay, how many times have you heard in your family, girl, when you gonna get married?
I hear that all the time.
Exactly.
But hey, here's the thing though. It's a lot of them that's not though.
Exactly.
It's a
You hear
lot
that
of
shit
them
all
that's
the time. Yeah, and
It's
the
a
crazy
lot of
part
them
about
that's
it, the main women who answer that question is not even fucking married themselves. Like,
Hey, and the main people that's asking ain't never been married.
And guess
ain't
what?
never been.
I'm going to tell you something else. So you telling the women when you gonna get married, but you ain't telling the men. So who they gonna marry? Each other? Y'all say that's against the Bible. So what the fuck they gonna do? Y'all keep asking them when they gonna get married, but the men are not available to get married because y'all ain't telling them to get married because commitment is a big thing for y'all.
Well, because the thing is because we feel like that we could be committed to a woman without having that title. I'm telling you, you tell me right now, like I just said earlier, you tell me right now, if you were to do right now for 8-9 years straight, y'all living together, got kids together, you tell me right now, since you're not married, you're saying that he's still not committed to you? That what you're saying?
Nobody for no goddamn 8 or 9 years.
I didn't. Hey,
That's not gonna happen.
I know a lot of people that do that, man.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this right here. If you in a relationship and you don't been with this man for 5+ years and he ain't popped the question, he don't want to marry you. No way. It don't take that long for a man to know if he wants to marry a woman. It don't take that long.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, bro. I know a lot of people that have been with people for 8-9 years plus and still never popped that question, and they still riding strong with each other.
No. I'm not saying that those people can't have a successful relationship. I'm just saying if that man ain't popped that question in the first 3 to 5 years that he don't been with you, then at that point he can be with you for the rest of his life without jumping the broom. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I'm getting all of you for free, I don't gotta marry you if you doing everything for free.
Exactly.
Without a title. You doing all of this shit for me without a title. I don't have to marry you. That's why they are not getting married, because they're giving 100% of them before they even get married. So what we're saying is, Should you give 100% of yourself before you become a
Yes,
wife? And the
yes,
answer is no.
yes, you should. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want nothing coming up that I don't already know about you. I don't want no fake shit coming. No, I don't want none of that shit. I want you 100%, or I don't want to fucking be with you from day one. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want no surprises.
So I got a question, just a general question. As women, right? Hold on, listen, y'all. As women, what is the number one thing that y'all feel like will make a man pop the question? Like, what is it that women do that generally make men want to get married?
Damn, that's a good ass question, Josiah. I'm glad you asked that question.
I want to see what they say.
Look, men really want somebody to understand them and be accepting of them and their ways, and if you can fit into their lives. So once they find a place for you in their life, they gonna want to marry. When
Hold on, say it again. Make sure I heard you correctly. Say it one more time.
Acceptance and understanding.
Yep.
Acceptance
Okay.
and understanding. It's being submissive. They want to see
and that's
these
so
qualities,
underrated.
but they want a submissive woman because they don't like their woman to be all outside. They want you to be submissive for sure.
I'll put you like this. When it comes to the submissive side of shit, because I'm gonna tell you like this: when a woman really likes a man, see, women don't even realize that they be submitting before they even get the ring anyway. Especially if hold on, let me finish. Especially if this a man that she's truly into. That's why I say women sit here and scream all day, every day, oh, I'm not doing wifey shit until I get a ring, and don't realize you're doing the shit anyway because you like the nigga. Like, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure this man is happy because this is a man that you truly love and like and want to, like, you can see yourself like being with this man for the rest of your life. So the fact that you see that, you're doing wifey shit anyway before you get the ring.
Preach to him, Josiah. Preach to him. Preach. They ain't listening. They ain't listening to you.
Like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, you know how I ain't never been married day in my life, and I don't have plenty of women that don't did wifey shit for me without me even popping the fucking question.
Preach to him, Josiah. Preach. You got me out right dancing. Hallelujah. Preach to him.
They like me just so much.
Another day, can't nobody speak but from their own perspective anyway. So let's keep that clear. We're gonna be respectful. Let's keep that clear.
I just want to ask a question though. So since y'all
Okay.
are talking about with women, because women want to be married, what the fuck do y'all do? So you telling me men don't want to be married?
We just talked about what men do. A woman is not going to marry a man who can't take care of home. If this man can't take at least half of the load off of her, if he can't take, especially on the financial side, this is what this shit boils down to. A woman is not going to marry a man that can't come through and take most of that heavy shit off of her back. That's what a man do. A man comes into her life and make her life a lot easier. Like, as men, we gotta put in 10 times the work to prove that we even worthy of being y'all boyfriend because of shit that y'all done been through in the past. So we gotta put in way more work than women generally do just to have a successful relationship nowadays. Like, we got to.
Society, y'all got men have way more baggage than women. They're not as verbal about it as a woman is. It comes across as trust issues. The baggage that men could have comes across as trust issues, insecurity, or whatever. So don't be like, no, that's I'm not gonna agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. You and the yellow, right? So if you decide to get married, what's gonna make you marry this man? If you wanted to get, what's gonna make you marry that man?
I mean, he's gotta be able to protect, provide. He's gonna have to be my best friend.
Man, quit using that Bible version. What is your version?
Exactly.
We're using that Bible version. What is your version?
Like, leave that shit alone. Like,
If I don't feel secure or protected by you, it is a wrap. It's over. Because I make my own money at the end of the day. It ain't about all that.
you make your own money, but you ain't finna marry a man who can't meet you halfway financially. You're not gonna do it.
Black women right now are the most educated and they're the most paid at this point. So let's get that clear. A lot of men are broke. And these women that got money are taking them in. Not because they have something that they can give them financially, but because how they make them feel and they're feeling secure. They feel protected with him. And that just don't go with finance. So let's keep that clear on that though. Period. We only can speak from our own perspective. Y'all speaking with whoever y'all dealt with. That's cool. But the niggas I dealt with, that ain't it. Finances. And the reason why stuff may have happened, then okay. That's some other stuff.
Well, we just gonna say this, right? You my Facebook friend, right? You my Facebook friend, so you see like the post I be making when it comes to that particular topic. So you see the feedback that I get from like 90% of the women that when we talk about this, and 90% of the women who jump on those posts bluntly say that they're not married to a nigga who can't financially take care of the home. We can do everything else right. We can be doing everything else right. But if we ain't got that bread, that shit dead.
No, you remember what I said? It was total opposite of what everybody else was saying. Because at the end of the day, they're not obligated. You should be able to bring some stuff to the table.
Hey, Ella, hey.
I was raised that once you do become a union, that you are now his responsibility.
Hey, LA.
The money, the finances, all that. Yeah.
LA, I got a question for y'all as Josiah as well. Listen to this question. So you're saying that as a woman, you make your own money, and a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, take men in that's broke. Do you feel like that more men? No, hear me out now. Hear me out. 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 Do you feel like there will be more of a chance that a man will go get a broke woman, or a woman will go get a broke man?
Oh, there's definitely more of a chance that a man will go get a broke woman because y'all, well, from what we're taught, you all are supposed to provide and protect. We are supposed to actually allow y'all to leave. We're supposed to do this, supposed to do that. Our roles are supposed to be different. Your role is to provide and protect. So yes, a man to go get a woman that's working at McDonald's and make her whatever he need to make her. He can be whatever. Versus a woman that's making all this money, that's going to get a man that's at McDonald's, no, because he's going to feel like he can't provide for her. And then divorce her. Because what? He's going to because he only was attracted to her for whatever.
I don't think no grown woman gonna date a dude who working at McDonald's, because you gonna look at that nigga like, what? You grown nigga, you still working at McDonald's? What can you do for me?
So like, and that goes back to what you said, Josiah. Like he said, a woman is not gonna take a man in if he can't do nothing financially. He just said that shit.
He can do everything else. If that nigga can't pay a bill, he don't matter.
Right.
Real quick though. Look at the fact that, like I said, the foundation for a girl is to grow up, to find a good man and get married. The foundation for a man, they've been taught to provide. It's not necessarily rooted on getting married. So we have to change.
These new niggas is spicy. They don't want to provide. They want to take care of.
But that's because let's blame Hillary Clinton, with 3 strikes. But I digress. But again, we gotta go and do, because when you take the black man from the family, the woman they see their mama taking care of them, so they think the girl take care of them because they saw their mama taking care of them. So but you also take accountability, because some of them ain't been taking, some of them leaving. But let's be real.
But see, I like to take the word provide out. I think a man nowadays is that their mindset is that I need to be able to get enough money to be able to do what I choose to do. And if I choose to provide, then that's what I choose to do. If I choose to do for myself, then that's what I choose to do. Don't just say just provide. A man is going to get enough money to be able to choose what he want to do, whether it's provide or not. As long as he got the money, he good. As long as he got the money, he good.
With that being said right now, I'm going to tell y'all something. You see how many successful women and successful single men that you have out here, right? You got the successful single women, and you got the successful single men that got every single thing that they need in life. And it's crazy because these particular people are still never happy until they find they better have. That's just like a man. A man can have a house, 4, 5 cars, successful business, all of that shit. Men like that still stay on the hunt because he still ain't got his queen at home. ain't no home complete really until you really, you got both counterparts in a home. No matter how much money is being made, but at the end of the day, ultimately, I feel like that's where it boils down to. Just finding somebody that's on your level, that understand where you're coming from, understand how you're rocking, and can just match your energy at the end of the day,
So Fabulous said it better. I'm a movement by myself. I'm a force when we together. Because you weren't made to be alone. If you're gonna use the Bible as a reference, he laid Adam down. Y'all had a man call it a few shows back. God created a woman so the man would sleep with the sheep. So that was a covenant. When you have sex, you actually are back in them days. That means you married. So because you creating a soul tie. If you're gonna go spiritually with it. But what I'm saying is we need each other. So stop preaching only one group wants to be married for whatever reason, and let's just come together and be great.
Man, come on, let's be real, man. You got people that want to be old.
Oh, nah, that's my video. Y'all might hear my grinder.
They want old school results.
What Virgil is saying something.
I can't see. But hold on, we got Miss Sandra that wants to say something. Hold on. Hey, Miss Sandra.
Hey.
Okay, go ahead.
I respect everybody's opinion, but people are talking in absolutes. They're talking from their perspective. That's just your perspective.
Right.
Because when the gentleman talked about a minute ago, talked about that Bible crap is what a lot of us stand on that foundation. So that was insulting. Because I would never insult somebody's religion, or not even religion, and spiritual walk. But marriage is so much more. Marriage is so much more to different generations of people. I'm always curious as to why a lot of Black American men don't want to get married when marriage is universal. People around the world get married. People around the world, everyone doesn't shack up. In our day, when I came along in the 70s, we had to hide people. Shacking up was not the norm. Shacking up was like, oh my God, these are new phenomena. Premarital sex, new phenomena. Not that people weren't sleeping around. They weren't living together. Marriage was not just something that you looked like it was and that's what it sounds like. It is a drudgery.
That's what Black men tell you too.
We're not invested in each other. It's not about the money necessarily.
I can't hear her no more. What she say?
Yeah, I can't hear no more either.
Their computer must have froze.
You can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear them or him.
Yeah, they must have frozen. There it is.
So I respect everybody's opinion, but it's coming from a younger generational mindset, not necessarily what people think in general. And so that's the fire, that heat that was coming off the conversations. I'm like, wait a minute, that's just your opinion. Marriage means a whole lot to a whole lot of people. It means a lot around the world. And so I'm always concerned why Black American men necessarily, and I know there's some white boys that don't want to get married, but the majority of people, that's what they think of doing. That's the goal. They want to, because it's about having kids and things like that.
Right.
And so that's why this conversation is like real. I don't even know what to say. It's like, wow, that people think that little of marriage.
They do.
Yeah.
It's about God.
They
It is about our God. It is about respecting someone and saying, because when my husband, he had to ask me. He went to ask my mama because I wasn't in the marrying mood. He had to go ask my mama. He asked me. I had to think about it. I'm like, do I want to share my life with someone else at this stage in my life? Because I didn't need him. When I realized I didn't need him, but I wanted to be with him, I want to be the one that's there for him and that walks through life with me.
Yeah.
So marriage is a whole different type. It's a spiritual level. There's a spiritual level to marriage that nobody's really talking about.
Yeah.
You're just looking at the American capitalistic point of view of marriage, when marriage is so much more.
Miss Son, Virgil said here's the problem. Marriage is a biblical establishment that has been so he's agreeing with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what you said is absolutely on point.
On point.
Because people are afraid. They don't preach getting married anymore in our generation. Like I said, because why I'm gonna give her half. Men look at it may be an end. Yeah, and then I gotta pay her child alimony, or they looking at it like it's a bill versus they're not looking at it like that.
So do y'all think that what may play a part is the fact that we're not even really having any good at this point, because people are quick to get divorced now. You know, people are and it be over small petty stuff, like people don't want to work for. We are definitely in a microwave type of society right now. Everybody want everything to be, they want instant gratification. And that's why I'm saying, like, why are you doing wifey duties when you're a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by that. Like, you're jumping the gun, you're going a little too fast. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. You know, that's just like I said, that's my opinion.
Yep.
That's just my opinion, and everybody, you know, may think different. But like I said, I feel like, you know, if I'm dating you, then that's the process of knowing you. Actually, are compatible. You know what I'm saying? You see how I live, I see how you live, I see how you treat your family, your friends, or what. You know what I'm saying? So why would it be any different for me?
It's an interview.
You know what I'm saying? But why am I still looking for you every night, living with you every night, having sex with you every night, washing your clothes? We sharing bank accounts, we doing all this stuff, like, for what? Why am I doing
Well, because, you know what I'm saying, and like you said, LA, you know what I'm saying, I respect everybody's decision, and I definitely want to say to Miss Sandra, you know what I'm saying, I'm not disregarding the Bible in any way, you know what I'm saying, because I am religious. I was just saying, like, you know, I didn't want to hear a Bible answer. I just, like, because everybody has their own definition of what fits them. And that's all I was saying, like, you know, trying to see what Yola had to say or what fits her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own way and their own interpretation, their own words they want to use. And that's all I was saying. Now, like you were saying, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people that get divorced. I could pretty much guarantee you right now, majority of the people that you ask that are currently married, especially men, I guarantee if you ask them, would they do it again? They will tell you no. And that's why when you look at the divorces and people getting unmarried, is because once they say no, they're already in their mindset. They probably already thinking, if it's one opportunity I can get out, I'm gone and I'm never doing this again. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, just be fucking around. That's why divorces are led. That's just from my perspective.
All right.
But this is your wine in a minute.
All right.
If you want to.
Okay, yeah, this internet. Okay, can y'all hear? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got you. I got you.
Okay, but you know what? I agree with you. But like I said, my thing was this, right? I personally feel like each marriage is different. You know, what you decide to do in your household is going to be what you decide to do in your household. So my thing is, prior to that, like, you know, it's about getting to know one another. You know what I'm saying? Doing those things, spending that time together, really being able to love, trust, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how compatible you are, and not necessarily about those physical things that they're doing, because I mean, those are really just, you can learn how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you definitely got to show or teach somebody how to love you, because we all do that differently. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my take on that.
This is a great topic, though. I like this, though. It's a great topic. I like this. This is a great topic. This is a great talk.
I mean, me personally, I just
I can't wait till I can't wait till we come on y'all show. We're gonna turn that up. I can't wait till we come on there.
Yes, because our studio we may be having a studio near y'all, matter of fact, not far from y'all.
Say what?
But I'll let you the studio. You may be moving into another studio, closer to where y'all where y'all studio at.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
So we super excited. I thank y'all so much. But so we have. You want to introduce yourself and what you have? Can y'all see the? I can't say the word. What is it? A charcuterie board.
Can y'all see?
Yes, I see it.
Charcuterie board.
Charcuterie. I can't listen.
Char.
Hey, quit saying the word. You can't say it. Let her say it.
You know what?
We're gonna break it down.
Charcuterie board.
Yes, that's what it is.
Charcuterie board.
And I'm Amanda.
Sims. How you doing, Amanda?
I'm good.
And then they can follow you on
You can follow me on Instagram at Creative Caterers
With the K.
with the K, both K's. My bad.
Yeah.
Someone already had the name, but they're in Canada, and I'm in the A, baby. So
Yeah.
if you need a charcuterie board, if you need a grazing table, you need catering service. And
I need a Thanksgiving dinner for tomorrow. Let me know what I'm saying. Where you at? I need a Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow.
Okay, I am.
This looks
cooking.
amazing.
I am.
I wish y'all could have. We're gonna eat some of this.
And I made this for the ladies. This is all fresh products, and
We got a little sheet.
I am cooking, but are you gonna be my cousin or
Hey man, I could be cousin Pete.
something? Okay. Oh, you're from Missouri. Come on by. Give him the address. Go ahead.
You from Missouri? You from Missouri too?
Yes. I
Quit
graduated
lying.
Poplar Bluff, Missouri. 88.
Stop playing.
1980.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
I went to Three Rivers.
You went to Three Rivers? Oh my
Yeah.
God. So did you know Latrell? Because Latrell has a daughter by my homegirl.
Latrell Sprewell.
Yes.
Yes.
I play with his cousin Cecil Sprewell.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah. Come on through.
You can't play basketball though.
Small
sir.
world.
Oh Lord, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm back. My phone went dead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna beat you.
So make sure you tell a friend of a friend, hey, you need a brunch, baby shower, wedding, whatever. I do catering,
Creative what?
weddings. If
No, I said you said the name of your company is Creative what?
caterers.
Creative Caterers. Okay.
You see the 2Ks? That's
Gotcha.
basically like my logo.
And let me show y'all. This is a real green pepper. Well, yellow pepper
Yeah.
with hummus in it. I'm excited about it.
I wish y'all could be here to taste it.
Tomorrow.
Where you at?
Oh, right now I'm mobile until I get a brick and mortar because I have.
No. You said we could taste it right now. Where you at?
Oh, okay. Are you coming through?
Where you at?
Okay. Hey, can he come through?
Where you at?
I am in Covington.
That's right up the road. I'm in Snellville. That's right up the road. Okay. That's right up the road.
We got 30 minutes.
The show's about to be over. Look,
Hey, but the food ain't gonna be over though.
the honey is.
Yes, get the video of the honey.
The honey is ready. And many more
And so
treats.
we're gonna enjoy us some of this. And
Well, y'all enjoy it, man. Y'all enjoy it, man. It was good talking to y'all.
I know it was nice talking to you.
Have an amazing Thanksgiving. Thank you all for tuning in.
Closing thoughts.
You too.
Man, my closing thought is, like we always say, just be good humans.
Yeah.
Just
You have a closing thought.
Josiah, hey, you my guy, man. You my guy.
What's up?
You are.
Oh yeah, definitely. You already know how we rocking. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny because I kind of always have a difference of opinion from the other people on your post. That's kind of funny.
And you know what? Since we here, right? I have a question for y'all. So when we were talking about like the marriage and things like of that aspect, how do y'all feel about people who suffer from like love addiction. How do y'all feel about that? Like love addicts?
You call sex addiction or love addiction?
Love addiction.
No, love addiction, like love addicts.
You gotta be in love.
Ooh.
You stumped him on that one, Josiah. You stumped it on that one, Josiah. That's a topic for another conversation.
Hey, you know what? But I ain't gonna lie, it plays a part in like the marriage and relationship aspect of things, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, even though personally I feel like being a love addict is dangerous and it's not healthy in a relationship, but you know, some people require certain things from their mate in order to feel safe and comfortable. So that's why I asked, like, what do y'all feel like, or what are y'all views on people who are love addicts?
Are they requiring these things because they lack somewhere else on the person, though? Because a lot of times, especially in relationships, we lean on somebody, we lean on the other for some stuff that's codependent when it's something that you should be fulfilling within yourself. So there's some lack somewhere. That's how I see it. But I think it's unhealthy. When I hear love addiction, I mean, I'm trying to figure out really what that is, because if you somebody that always have to be in love or have to be, that's first of all, that sounds like it's forced. You understand? So I don't know. That's something I definitely have to think about. I need to read more into what that is. So that,
you know what, I asked the question. I asked that question because a lot of people, you know, be in relationships, or you know, go from relationship to relationship and don't, you know, understand that they suffer from it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even know what it means. You feel me? But in an aspect of, only reason why I'm speaking on this, because I mean, I have been that person before, and you know, being that way always, you know, cause your relationship to go left, if that makes sense. Because like being a love addict, half of the time, like you don't even get the love back that you actually giving out. First of all, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then like, secondly, like with the social media world, internet world, like you got people that'll bluntly tell you, oh, if you don't post me on your page or make me an MCM, WCW, we can't be together. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers want you to like boost and brag and post them every day. And you know what I'm saying? Just overly love a person.
And self-esteem and all that, that's deep. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's you gotta talk about that.
Some people look for validation through social media too, so you can't compare like a love addiction to validation, because sometimes people have self-esteem issues where they need to be validated, and that has nothing to do with a love addiction. It has something to do with self-esteem issues, right? So when we looking at love addiction, they doing it dangerously through whatever. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in love if it's gonna kill them. Like
If you got somebody like that, you need to run.
Krishan Rock. Is her last name?
Yeah, Krishan Rock.
Krishan, I would say it has a love addiction to Blueface because it's a very unhealthy relationship. But yet it's still, she's there and she's in it. And we're watching it unfold on social media. But I don't think those type of people get married. But if you're talking about a serial person that marries like 8, 9 husbands, that person is marrying for opportunity. That's not a love addiction. I don't think that would be a love addiction.
Love addiction is basically a person who is over loving their mate. You know what I'm saying? Like that, they're not loving themselves enough to even take care of the relationship, but they feel like they are because of all the love and all the boosting and everything that they're doing for the person, but they're not even taking care of themselves. But just like you said, self-esteem, like people with low self-esteem, I'm gonna tell you another issue with that. Another issue with that is self-delusion. So a lot of people are self-delusional. Like a lot of people are self-delusional, where they create these situations in their head that don't even exist in their relationship. And it makes their relationship go completely left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, but Krishan would definitely be a prime example of that. But even from your definition that you gave, but you can't get somebody what they missing, and you can't really tell people how to love, because it like she said, if there's a lack, they're gonna overcompensate. Oh, why can't you just love me? Type situation, right?
Yeah.
But Josiah, what was your closing thoughts on this topic tonight? Because you just opened the door and we try to close out, and you want us to talk about the stuff. So what's your closing thoughts
On what?
on tonight's topic, so we can get on out of here?
Oh no, you're good. I just wanted to ask that because again my phone went dead, and I was gonna ask that question before my phone went dead because of what we was talking about before. But yeah, I mean that pretty much, you know what I'm saying, that pretty much it for me though. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this though, y'all doing this every Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
sir.
Do you think a
So,
man give 100% of himself in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, or do you think he should hold out some things until he get married?
Hold on, say that one more time. It was skipping a little bit.
Think that you should give someone 100% of yourself, or should you keep some of it as a boyfriend, or should you keep some of it for marriage?
To answer that question, like I'm gonna just speak on me personally and what I would expect from my girl. Like I'm not expecting, like we was talking about, like becoming wife and becoming husband beforehand. Like I'm not expecting her to give me like 100% wife equality in the dating stage. I'm not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, we're just dating and we just like in a normal relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I do understand, like, jumping that broom is a whole different perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game. But in the sense of like we were talking about, I do want to see some aspect of you being a wife before I actually pop the question. That's basically what it is for me. So like, but me personally, rule number one, this is the number one rule for me from now on in my life when it comes to relationship. I love me more than I love you, and you love yourself more than you love me. Because if we love each other enough and we bring that shit together, that is a powerful unit, because you love yourself enough to take care of yourself and this relationship in a proper light. Because if you're giving me all of your energy, if you're giving me all of your love, then what you doing for yourself? Like, what you doing for you? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, thank you for
Agreed, 1000%.
Thank you for your closing thoughts, Josiah. Smart P, what's your closing thoughts?
I already said mine. Be good human.
Okay, that's yours. What's your closing thoughts?
It's still an interview process.
My closing thoughts is always, what are you gonna say for your husband if you're giving away to your boyfriend?
But I will tell you this, next Wednesday when y'all do this, right, I got 2 topics for y'all, right, that we're gonna discuss. I'm gonna jump on with y'all next Wednesday. And I got 2 topics.
LA. Send it to LA.
Yeah, and I got 2 topics I'm gonna stay strictly for next Wednesday with y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna remind you
We
too.
better jump into this Stella Rose and this creative caterers charcuterie board done by Amanda Tate.
Yes.
And
Got you.
here. So until next time, y'all can catch us at the beach or the bank.
So don't not move until the money move, baby. We out of here.
We out of here.
All right, man. Y'all have a safe night.
You too. Thanks.